Hey everybody, it's Missy Wolf, and we are here at CRS50 Valentine's Day again, and we're here with Ashton Shepherd. How are you?
I'm good, and you saying that makes me, I'm like, I know you're supposed to be asking questions, right? But
It's okay.
I'm thinking, it's always in February. Does it usually fall during
No.
Valentine's? It usually doesn't. That's what I'm thinking.
Last year was like the very first week of February, I think.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was excited. As soon as I found out it was going to be Valentine's Day, I was like, oh, I am decorating my booth. I am bringing candy.
Aw.
Because I wanted everybody to have some fun and just, you know.
And that's why I was like, I'm so bummed with like the little throat thing I got going on. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to push through it anyway.
Yes.
It's my new fella's birthday today, too. His
Nice.
birthday's on Valentine's. Isn't that something?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he's like, look, he was so sad. He's like, look, because I was sick this morning and stuff. We were trying to figure out whether I was going to go to the doctor. But thankfully, I had like some leftover amoxicillin with me. Took that. And he was like, listen, I'm being serious. I thought Valentine's Day was Friday. I feel so bad. And he's like, I'm just like ordering some flowers from word or something. And I'm like, no. I was like, I'm not that kind anyway. You don't have to do that. It's okay.
I know.
So,
Well, I
feel like he's gonna pull a rabbit out of his hat tonight at some point. I don't know what's gonna happen. But.
He might, but he needs to be validated because I was so busy preparing for CRS and making sure that I had all of this stuff.
I don't even got him a birthday present. I feel awful.
I didn't get my husband a Valentine's card, and he's the guy behind the camera. And I feel so bad. So all day today I've been letting him win. And if I do something wrong or he does something wrong and I call him on it, he's like, you didn't get me a card. It's like, oh, you're right, I didn't.
Right.
I'm sorry. We'll make it up to you guys. We promise. We promise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. We're always doing everything anyway.
Exactly. But I have to talk to you about your voice. Girl, you have one of the most amazing voices I have heard.
Thank you.
And I saw you live for the first time opening for Ray Scott.
Yeah, at the Nashville Palace.
Nashville Palace. And he said you were going to blow our minds. And I'm like, okay, you know.
Oh, right.
Holy crap, you blew
Thank
my
you.
mind. You're amazing.
I appreciate it. I remember that show well because, number one, I've always been friends with Ray. And his spouse at one point worked with Buddy Cannon.
Okay,
like assistant and stuff on my first two records with MCA. So we kind of go back a little ways. And then I remember playing a song that was very personal to me that night. And I think it was probably the first or second time I'd ever played it for a crowd.
Oh, wow.
That I'd written about my mama battling with alcohol and stuff.
Right.
And I remember it well because of how the crowd responded.
Yeah.
It was like they gave me the motivation that that song works. You know, like it's not too personal. Sometimes you wonder if it's.
Absolutely.
I'm like, is this too personal?
Right.
But they got it.
No, they did. Everybody loved you, and I'm telling you, man, the vocals. God, you have such power behind your voice, and I only wish I could sing half as good as you. I mean, I don't sing at all. I can't sing at all.
Well, it's just like, and singers, I think we all are overly hard on ourselves, or I am anyway. Just like the way I sound today, just because I don't sound, I already have a little rasp in my voice. Yeah. But if I sound just a little bit off, I feel like I just sound awful.
Right.
And nobody else hears it like I do.
Exactly.
But I can feel it, and so I'm sitting there like, I'm sorry, I sound bad.
Right.
Like everyone to apologize.
Right. Well, it's like when you're, with anything that you're planning on doing in life, whether you wanted to decorate a room or this or that, and it doesn't come out the way that you wanted, but the rest of the people who see it didn't see what your vision was.
I know, isn't that crazy how you're like your own worst critic?
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to work on that.
I know. I have to as well. I mean, but that's the thing. We're continuously growing, and
well, you know what? You gotta get better. And I'm a little too hard on myself. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If I wasn't, with my personality type, I would tend to. I already tend to like put myself off because of other people or like close family or, trying to tend to things that I'm like trying to stretch myself too many places. I think that's a woman thing too.
Yeah.
And so I have to be a little hard on myself, or I would not take the time for myself that I need because I already don't take enough.
Right.
Then I'd really be in it. I saw this thing on Facebook, and you would appreciate this. I shared it. It said, like go out with your friends. I didn't know what it was getting at. It's this meme, like 3 a.m. thoughts, like go out with your friends, get your bubble bath, and do this and do that. And it was actually like either like a child or spouse's perspective to a mom or their caregiver saying, because we need you to be okay.
Yes, absolutely.
And I was like, hey.
Because but it's right, when mom's not okay, nobody else is okay. And it's just, it comes with the territory. It's what we do. It's what we got to do. We got to keep things moving along.
No doubt. And it's, this week has been a big major way for me to be jumping back up
Right.
early in the morning, early stuff. You know, today was not an early day for me, but I've been doing radio promoting. I'm just so excited about this new project in general.
Yes.
I think it's kind of fits with Valentine just a little
Yeah.
bit. The new single, releasing it the end of March. We're setting date for March 29th.
That's
and going to be
fantastic.
working on completing the entire record by hopefully trying to launch it during CMA Fest. Is what I'm thinking.
That would be great.
I thought
Absolutely.
that would be cool.
And then we could talk to you again and talk about it.
Right. And
See?
the first single is, of course, I've been using hashtag This Heart Won't Break.
Right.
And it just speaks mounds for me where I've been personally, kind of professionally mixed too. Like, that song is like, from start to finish, it's like, no matter how I feel, I'm not going to break in two.
Right.
I think
exactly.
the fans that already know my stuff's going to get it, and I think it's going to draw a new. It kind of has like a Lady A feel to the
Okay.
production a little bit,
Right.
but it's still country.
Yes.
Like
yes.
it's, you know, I know they're their own country,
Yes.
but it's a little different than my normal
Right.
stuff. But it's just a different chapter, I think. And so I'm telling people to go to
Okay.
AshtonShepherd.com and check out everything new I'm doing.
Absolutely. And you have social media and all your links are on your website, right?
And that's what I'm like. I think it's easier just to center folks there because they can just go
It
click
is
on
because
Facebook
then,
and
exactly.
follow me from there, go from there.
Exactly. And then, too, when we post this, everybody at home, you know, I always put links up for you to make it even easier so that you can follow her and get all of her great music. March 29th, new one coming out.
Yes,
so
I'm
excited.
about this. I am.
That is
Can't
great.
wait for y'all to hear it.
I know. Are you going to, like, go out and celebrate? I always ask. I want to know.
Yeah. I know I will. I'm already wanting to like pre-celebrate. I'm so excited. So, yeah.
I think that's great. Now, do you have any other plans for the rest of the time at CRS? Are you going to go to any parties or anything?
Yeah, I've basically been, like Anna's like my fairy angel person. It's like always on my tail and keep me straight about my schedule and and ironing me out. So, yeah, I've got, we actually went and watched, speaking of Glenn, we watched him play yesterday evening.
Okay.
And attended a couple of major events like, you know, the Warner Luncheon and stuff. And then
Right.
in between been doing interviews. And, you know, CRS is just, like, no matter, even in between the scheduled,
Right.
you bump into so many people. Or I have.
Yeah.
Go, oh, gosh, you know, this was a fella from New York that I used to talk to that I've done many interviews
Yeah.
with. You hug their neck. And
Yeah.
you just, you know, like, yesterday I totally gurmed him up. I did. I went back and I was like, Blair, listen, we ain't seen each other in a while, and we got to take a selfie.
Yeah.
So I just
there
did.
you go.
So I had to give you, and I got a picture with Kelsey Ballerina yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to diet. Oh my God.
Now, did you get to see Blake Shelton yesterday too? Because
I seen him, but I didn't get to talk to him.
okay, knowing that man was down the hall while I was doing interviews, I was like, oh my God, can you imagine if I would have just fainted, dropped dead, and the rest of my interviews would have been a total blur the rest of the day. So it's probably a good thing I didn't know that he was there, but I was so mad.
It's like, I would love to see Blake anytime, but Blake is such a joker
Yeah.
that you don't ever know when he's being serious. And I'm one of these people that, like, I'm trying not to mess up anything I say to anybody, and he's just messing me up all over the place.
Right,
Every time
I
we've ever
know.
dealt with each other, it's like, and he just loves it because he knows it bothers me. You know?
Right.
I'm like,
But
please don't do this to me.
that's like Ray Scott, man.
Dry.
Whenever I have him in my, I never know where it's going to go and when I'm going to lose control of the whole interview.
And he
just
makes you
never
lose
know.
control.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't ever know if he's really aggravated with you or if he's,
Yeah.
you know.
And you're listening to him and you're thinking he's being serious, and then all of a sudden he just catches you off, and it's so over the top, and you're like, whoa, should have seen that coming, but I didn't, and you got me again for the 100th time.
Yeah. Buddy Cannon used to be like that. My
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah.
He was always like, I mean, he makes me nervous. I can say this. As much comfort as he's always brought me in the studio.
Right.
Something about Buddy, of all the people I've ever met in the industry, I guess because he's produced Reba, Willie Nelson,
Right,
Kenny
yeah.
Chesney, I feel this like overwhelming, like I don't want to mess up in front of him.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
like respect.
Oh, I get it.
And so when he throws that other dry sense of humor stuff in there, it really just throws me for a loop.
Totally throws you off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so. What do you want to tell fans before we go? Because I know you have like a lot of stuff to get done today, and
Well, I want to tell them, I want to thank them or thank y'all for doing the interview, and especially
thank
since
you.
I'm running a little late today and y'all working with me on it.
No, it's
and,
fine.
I appreciate y'all's time, and I appreciate all of their, really best word for it, and everybody bases that on, for country music fans, is their loyalty to me,
Yeah.
keeping up with me, following me, even when I wasn't sure what I was doing sometimes anymore, just, personal life and just
Yeah.
what's the next step. I'm, like,
Right.
I got to keep fighting the good fight here and do what I'm doing. And I want to thank them for keeping my encouragement and my motivation up.
Absolutely.
And just tell them to keep watching what I'm doing. I'm out doing more touring now and more, media stuff like we're doing, more interviews, and they're going to be seeing and hearing a whole lot more of Ashton again finally.
All right. Well, you heard her, so make sure you're following her on social media. Head over to her website for all of those links. And until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Bye. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into our coverage of CRS50. Special thanks to the Cosmo Cowgirl for the fun wardrobe she provided. For more clothes, you can find them at facebook.com/the Cosmo Cowgirl. You are going to love them. Be sure to check out facebook.com/Center Stage Mag every Monday at 4 p.m. Central for Center Stage Live at the 615 Hideaway, where we bring you live music and fun interviews. For more artist coverage, please check us out at centerstagemag.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media at the following links.